It is time for Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals, right here on EA Sports. We're at Wells Fargo Center, where tonight the Philadelphia 76ers getting set to match up with the Toronto Raptors. Seated next to Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Sixers coming into play. They've been the better team thus far, no question about it. Now they have a chance to advance if they can wrap things up here at home in Game 5.
The one thing we know about playoff basketball, expect the unexpected. How many games come down to the wire, or a performance off the bench, or even a big shot at the end? Every night holds something different, and that's why we love this game so much.
Simmons driving, but a shot no good. Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Leonard to Ibaka for three. And it's Simmons to claim the rebound. Knocked loose. Chance here for the process. Doesn't get the bounce. Lowry with it, just underway in an ever-crucial Game 5. The pass set it all up.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Now preparing to shoot at the line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Ben Simmons at the line for 2 shots. 56% for his career. First one, count it. And he makes them both. Lowry into the front court. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. Well done, Kyle Lowry. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
As a team, when you establish your dominance in the paint early, it's critical to your offense because it eventually opens up the perimeter down the stretch.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Serge Ibaka slams it down.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from
Let's
the coach
go
about
Sixers.
what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Oh, you better believe it. You better believe it.
Simmons knocks it down from mid-range.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there, trying to get the fans going. That
Yeah,
is
this
true,
will be the,
but he's
yeah, this
also
is a heck of a
finding
game, man. Because they won that game, they was not supposed to win that game.
Lowry. That's out. Last touch by
Yeah, man, they're gonna play like hell.
Raptors basketball.
They're going to play a lot because they know everything's on the line. They don't want to go home, so they're going to step it up now. They're going to play, you know, they're going to play like it's their last life. This one it gets
Down with authority.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Can't let Leonard get hot again.
I can't, you know, we're going to try not to. You see how he got hurt?
Oh, Ben
You see that last game he got hot, man? We was in trouble.
I know
You
this
know,
for a fact,
we got to try to keep him
Ben
cool, man.
Simmons wanted to
But if he
channel
gets
his
hot
inner
around the third or
Bill
fourth
Russell
quarter,
in the NBA
I
awards.
don't want a game
As he
6,
stood
man.
up on that stage, accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people.
We want to try to get him down in game 5.
Didn't think that after
I don't
a
want
year
him. All right,
being
come on, let's do
injured, that
it.
he can come back and be the one that
Oh,
everybody thought
my
he could
God.
be. One of only 7
Damn,
players
here we
in
go.
NBA history
Here we go with this
to lead
stupid
his
stuff.
team to 50-plus wins.
I don't
while
know what's
accepting the
going
Rookie of the
on.
Year trophy.
Lowry to Leonard. Shot from the lane won't go.
Ed, the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before.
I don't know what's going
as a
on.
shooter, You either have to be able to
what's
create
up, man.
more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
Short jumper misses.
Oh, my God, man.
Ball's controlled by Lowry.
What's going on?
To Valanciunas.
Oh, my God.
From the painted area, won't go down. And he's fouled. Earns a trip
They
to the foul,
play it.
RJ.
Trust me, you want
It's
to
gonna be a
avoid
game.
early foul trouble. Take
They
that
trying to stay alive. They trying to stay alive, boy. They ain't trying to go there.
Jonas Valanciunas.
They should have played like this in game
For his
one.
career,
The
78%
first three
from
games,
line.
they played like garbage. Now they wait till... Now they want to start playing.
Nope. First one does not go.
They could come back in the series. They can come back, MC Eagles. It's possible.
Wow, they're playing hard.
Yeah, they're playing hard
Good
now.
recovery. Hits the second
You
free
know,
throw.
MC Eagles, if you go back and check out game 1, 2, and 3 that I did against Toronto on my YouTube channel, you can see the last 3 games I did with Toronto. You can find on my channel. We was running through them, man.
Take stock of the floor. A lot of contact
Now,
on the play.
now they're playing this good. They wasn't playing this good.
Now the Raptors going to use a timeout as
They wasn't playing this good.
in a one-point basketball game.
Sorry. I don't know what the heck's going on. They was not playing this good. They trying to, oh my, I can't believe this. I can't believe this, man. It's crazy. All right.
Shifting gears. Here
I
comes
guess
some
'cause they're
substitutions.
desperate.
Yeah, they desperate. That's why.
Add 2 points to the board.
Oh my
That's
God.
what you like. That
Damn.
rip through right into the shot. That's smooth.
Have to respect all elements of his game.
Damn.
Nothing going here on that drive. Markelle Fultz. Fires the 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the
What at
best shot available.
445 just made of it and said Eagles will sign Kareem Hunt.
No, yeah.
Leonard. Now a steal by Philly.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
To Fultz. And buries it. Jay, they'll take
Let's
that
go.
any day.
Markelle Fultz. The Eagles are going to foul Kareem Hunt. Wow. We can use a guy like...
Down low to Monroe. The rebound
Oh, good
belongs
D,
to
let's
the
go.
76ers. Fultz into the front court.
Oh,
Shot
Markelle
clock turned
Fultz.
off as they get a chance to build their
He's
lead.
taking it.
Flashes on this and scores. Good concentration.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Too bad you can't have
4-3.
Butler on the
His
team.
first effort off the mark.
Yeah, they won't let me have Jimmy Butler.
Deep 3 at the buzzer.
Oh.
1 quarter in
Yeah,
the
they
books
won't
here
let
in
us,
game
let us
number
have Jimmy
5.
Butler. I
We're
wish
back
we
with
could have
more
him
after this.
on the
You're
team, but they
watching
won't let us
Eastern
have him.
Conference Finals on EA Sports.
Yeah, they won't let us have him on the team, you know. Too bad, that sucks, you know. Hey, MC Eagles, man, I also got my Temple basketball,
I don't
man.
know if it's true or if it's just speculation.
Oh, okay, about, yeah, Kareem Hunt.
Second quarter set to start. Neither team set the tone
Yeah,
to start this
Kareem
one.
Hunt
Jay,
kicking
do you
that girl,
expect
man.
that to change?
Well, first
got
off, I'm going to take my
videos of
analytical
you, I
hat
know.
off and then put
From
my
kicking that girl.
fan hat on. This has been a blase
Kareem Hunt.
first quarter. Not good, not bad, right in between. Let's see how both
I
teams
don't know,
come out and
man.
try to adjust
You know,
themselves
if
in
the
second
Eagles-
half.
If the Eagles don't pick him up, I don't know who will pick him up. Especially with that domestic abuse thing going on, you know. Ray Rice got in trouble for the same thing.
short jumper won't fall.
That's how you do it. You keep
riding
him to the basket. If the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Hold on, we'll be right back, man.
All right. Check it out. There we go.
And he hits.
Well,
That's
they have
what I'm
such
talking
great
about.
flow to their offense this
There we
evening.
go.
The ball isn't sticking to one player individually.
There we go.
It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Here comes the screen. Fred VanVleet driving right to the basket. The big guy, Greg Monroe. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Come on, somebody tell me when he added that to his arsenal.
Fultz with the basketball. Leads a bucket. Gets to the basket and scores.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Toronto has the basketball. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Embiid. Good. Off a spin.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Fred VanVleet. Wide open look, won't go. To Simmons. Oh, Ben Simmons. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Well done, Kyle Lowry. Now the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
Lowry's been an all-star 4 straight years, but I got a real question. Who is Kyle Lowry? Right now, it seems like a serviceable guard. In order for Kyle Lowry to be the guy that Kyle Lowry knows he can be, it's time to take that game to another level, my man.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Can we take a second to talk about the most gregarious personality in the NBA? We don't trust in the process. No. We're beyond the process. Joel Embiid has emerged as this generation's Shaquille O'Neal, and he's done it in a variety of ways. He's a dominant big who doesn't shy away from the physicality of the game. Probably the reason why he was up for Defensive Player of the Year. And also, he has a personality that baits you into a conversation, whether you like it or not, and he's pretty hysterical. This kid is going to be a star in the league for years to come, and you better pay attention to what he has to put down.
Can't connect from inside. Redick with it. His team on top by 8. To Simmons. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And Ben Simmons, you have to like the confidence. No hesitation from deep.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Kyle Lowry at the line. Chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 80%
K and
at the
back and
line.
yay, looks like you will def win this game.
Free throw is good to finish off the 3-point play. And the
So far, so good. So far, so good. I'm very happy about it. I hope we do.
Redick. From long range, he was all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender.
Yeah, I don't want no game 6.
See the ball.
I don't want no game 6.
To Redick.
But yeah, Kareem Hunt is just speculation.
Oh, okay.
Joel
that's what I thought.
Embiid. He's now
I don't know about that, man.
Looking to take his game to a completely
saying?
different level after
He
working out
wants
with
it
one
to
of the
happen.
best trainers in the league this offseason. An all-star for the first time last year, averaging 23 points.
Kareem Hunt
no
would be
longer
nice,
trust the
but
process. Joel Embiid
I don't
is
know,
the
man.
process.
And Kawhi Leonard.
You know what I mean?
Good on the quick
Kicking that
release
woman.
there.
Ooh, that confidence
You know
level
what I
is
mean?
so
That
superior.
domestic stuff,
Whenever
man.
you start jogging back
You know,
on defense
domestic.
before the ball even goes through the net,
You know?
that speaks for itself.
He didn't get in trouble, though. He didn't get no charges
Embiid,
for us on them,
good
but
for 2.
still, man.
He's been doing
You know,
this
the
for years. The
NFL
physicality in which he
and a
plays.
lot of
No one wants to see
sports,
that. You're going to lead the game with black and
Organizations
blue
are really
marks all over
cracking
your
down,
body.
man, on
Ibaka
domestic
to Danny
abuse of
Green.
women. You know, so
Yes. And
You
now.
know,
He'll have
a lot of men got to stop hitting their
play.
women.
The defender was actually in a good position there.
No.
They even made
Gotta
a
stop
decent
beating
play
their
on the
women
ball.
up, man.
But sometimes those bounces
got to start
go the
loving
other
their
way.
women more,
Still,
man. Got to
stay
start loving
aggressive
your
out there.
girlfriends and wives. Start treating these women with respect. Can't be beating up the women. Got to love your women, man. You know? Got to show women more respect and you won't lose your job. Everything will be all right. Just treat the wife right. You'll be all right.
Danny Green trying to cash in on a three-point
Don't
play.
treat your wife right, you're gonna be in some trouble,
81%
man.
free throw shooter. Free throw up and good as he
Dude,
finishes
well,
off the
he's
three-point
got
play. The
All
lead
these
is
stars
just
are
to
getting in
6.
trouble, man. Beating up their girl, man. Got to cut that
Simmons
out,
with
man.
it. Looking to
Got
make
to stop
something
doing that
happen.
kind of stuff. What's wrong with them? Make that money.
From the
Gotta go make
outside,
that
no
money and
good.
live good, man.
We call some of these
What's wrong with
players
them?
practice players. You
Doing
know the
that
guys
crazy
that make
stuff.
5 out of 10 shots in practice.
So they're in trouble
but then all of a
now,
sudden
man.
they're not gamers
That's tough.
because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball.
Damn,
And there's
Raptors
nothing more
trying to
beautiful
come
than
back.
rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
We have reached the break in this pivotal Game 5. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Oh, yeah, I told you they're going to try to come back. Yeah, man, I don't know. This game got a lot of twists. I don't know. They still trying to hang in there. I thought we was blowing them out. But they're still trying to hang in there. We only got them by 6. All they need is 2 3-pointers. You know, they still got the second half, man.
Thanks, guys.
You see how they try to creep
Let's take a
back?
look at what went down so far in this one. The 76ers have the advantage on the scoreboard at halftime. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Raptors would rather be on the opposite end of the scoreboard.
Of course, they still have 2 quarters to turn things around, but it won't happen without making some adjustments.
These are the guys getting buckets for the Toronto Raptors.
Game track. Assists.
The Philadelphia 76ers
Are showing us great team basketball here today. A combination of great ball movement and unselfish players generating positive results. Simmons,
is the leader among his teammates in dimes.
Player of the half.
Simmons,
Has already put together a pretty nice
Yeah, man,
highlight
you
reel
got
for
this
himself,
game,
and
let's
that's
go.
just after 1 half of basketball. He did a lot of scoring, and it probably won't stop anytime soon.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this, except that he fits the title of this segment? He was definitely cold in that first half. Here's our top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. To Valanciunas. Serge Ibaka. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Simmons. To Embiid. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Here's Simmons with it up top. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. Embiid. Count the basket.
In other sports, the Flyers are playing tonight but are looking bad at SMH.
It's going to be fun to see how much better World of Bees can be this season. Everybody heard about his arduous offseason workout program. The thing I love about him the most, he always works on his game, even if he's dunking on random fans on vacation.
I gotta figure that. I gotta see if the Sixers play tonight.
Ben
Simmons, they do.
He's got 2 shots
I know the
coming.
Flyers,
He's
Sixers
perfect
play
in the
tonight.
line so far.
The Eagles come on Monday Night Football.
Oops.
So
he missed
that's
the
going
first
to be a really pitiful game. Eagles going to have to start winning, man. If they're going to make the playoffs, they're going to have to start winning.
Second one goes. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Lowry into the front court.
No, Flyers are looking bad actually, and Sixers don't play again till Sunday at 6.
No good.
Okay.
Embiid to Redick. Across the timeline, it's Lowry. He'll run the offense. To Ibaka. Here comes the screen. Leonard goes to the left side. To Valanciunas. Jonas Valanciunas. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Hey,
Toronto with the basketball. Lowry to Danny Green. The drive right to the basket. That's blocked by Johnson.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Okay, they're lucky they get the ball back. Leonard. Second effort. And a putback slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
And scores. Strong take.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
And a nice finish at the rim.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Kyle Lowry with the rock. taken by the Sixers. To Embiid, and he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Joel Embiid at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 77% at the line. And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Fred VanVleet to Valanciunas. Sixers have it. Terrific vision. Shot from the lane won't go.
Yep, game's over. No way they come back. You're playing too good right now.
Knocked loose. Taken by the Sixers. Here's a chance from long range. Message received. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that off. Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Fred VanVleet. Deep left corner. Fred VanVleet to Monroe. And the finish at the rim.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Fultz into the front court. Leads 5. Beyond the arc for 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up a 3.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. Fred VanVleet. Knocked loose. Sixers have it. Going to launch beyond the arc. Shakes free and hits.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow.
Who is number 5 for Sixers?
I think he's a guy off the bench. Number 5 is one of our bench guys.
Yes, when this guy's open, look out.
He's one of our bench guys. I got to figure out his
Clearly
name.
not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Yeah, he got the hot hand right
Lets it
now.
fly from long range.
Oh!
That's off the side of the rim, short.
All right. Looking good.
Now pass.
Oh,
Stolen
good
by the
steal.
Sixers.
You know what? Sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
That ends the third quarter. It's the Sixers out in front. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. It's in the hands of Philadelphia.
Okay, everybody line up. Number 8
to the right side.
Let's go with him.
Fires the 3.
Also, he's a fictional player, not a person in real life.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the drop. I mean, fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to your stay at home.
Yeah, we found the guy with the hard hand.
Take a crazy shot at the
Ben
rim.
Simmons takes it up.
Ben Simmons.
Yes, sir.
He's now shooting 5 for
Let's win the
7.
NBA
This may sound
Finals
cheesy,
for Philly.
but sometimes you
We're
just need
going
to
to go
sit
in
back,
state.
get a tub of popcorn, and just
Yes,
enjoy
sir.
the show.
They're
Because
close.
that's what you're watching right now.
Put a fork in him.
Here comes the screen.
The season's over with.
It's denied by
Get it out of
Embiid.
here.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to
Hey,
watch.
button gonna
During
get
the
one
regular
more.
season,
Talk to you
things can
later,
get
man.
difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Ibaka. To Valanciunas. Knocked loose. Danny Green. From the painted area, won't go down. Markelle Fultz. For three, Markelle Fultz forcing that one there. Well defended. Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. To Fultz. Fires the three. Cleared by Ibaka. Danny Green to Leonard. Off the assist.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
Simmons into the front court. Lead stands at 10. To Fultz. 4-3. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Now a whistle, and Toronto's going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Lowry to Ibaka. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Serge Ibaka at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 76% from the line. Free throw good, a three-point play, and they're back within single digits, down by 9. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Oh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Wilson Chandler trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 76% from the line. The free throw is good. Finishing off the three-point play. The lead grows to 12. Toronto has the basketball. Screen coming. Shot stop.
Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. Fred VanVleet. The screen sets him up for two.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That one off the mark. It's no good. Lowry with it. His guys trail by 10. To VanVleet. That'll get out off the Raptors. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. To Redick from long range. Can't get the bounce.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Lowry to Valanciunas. Ah, the monster stuff.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Simmons to Redick. Here's a chance from long range. Defenders could lose sleep with this guy. J.J. Redick, well defended, still knocks it down.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Leonard. Lowry. And knocks it down. And, Jay, the system produces once again.
Look, no one was more disappointed in how the 18 season ended than Kyle Lowry. I'm sure he's been playing those games over and over in his mind like a bad nightmare. I will be shocked if we don't see a bigger edge and a bigger chip on his shoulder, because the reality is they need to start finding some answers in the 6 and quick.
So Lowry beyond the arc for 3. Off the mark. No good. To Redick. Simmons. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Lowry into the front court. The deficit now up to 13. Won't go.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
J.J. Redick is going to get a chance at 3 here for his career 89%. Knocks down the first. Second and 3 is good. And he hits all 3 free throws. Toronto with the basketball. Leonard to Ibaka. Leonard. That's off the side of the rim, no good. To Simmons. Shot won't go. Kawhi Leonard. The rebound taken down by the Sixers. Deep 2 there, won't go.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
The Sixers are victorious. They stand alone atop.
And the Sixers are going to our fourth NBA Finals to take on the Warriors. Let's go Sixer Nation, winning 4-1 against Toronto. Let's go Sixers. Yeah, man.
Until next time, good night.
The 76ers have won the Eastern Conference Finals. Now it's time for them to set their sights on the bigger prize, the Larry O'Brien Trophy. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored. For the Philadelphia 76ers, the Raptors were hoping for a different postseason future, but now it's about what-ifs of the past. The reality of the offseason is now upon them. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Toronto Raptors.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
The Philadelphia 76ers were definitely the better team with regard to long-range shooting, and it turned out to be quite the advantage. Their three-pointers were unstoppable.
Player of the game.
Joel Embiid wasn't satisfied with just getting steals. He had to insist on getting a bunch of blocks as well. Now that's what I call defense. Here are the top plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.